teams virtually to deal with compliance matters with the reporting period of the 31st of August 2025. I thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. Thank you very much, City Manager, for that. Councillor, the meeting is officially opened. I would like to welcome all council members that are part of the meeting. I also want to welcome all the officials led by the City Manager, Mr. Mpele, members of the public that are following our meeting. Sikhuleke sibonge futhi nakumakhosi asendlunkulu who are part of the meeting. Now, bonke abantu ke enhlakeni ezahlukahlukene, I know that there are community organizations, red-based associations that are also part of the meeting. Thank you very much for connecting. Well, I will request that wherever you are, we all rise for the singing of the national anthem. Thank you very much.
Let us all unite and celebrate together the victories won for our liberation. Let us dedicate ourselves to rise together to defend our liberty and unity.
Morena
Let's take a few seconds for prayers and meditations. Thank you. Take your seats. In terms of our agenda, the order of procedure is on page 4. We are now on item 5 on official announcements. I will read those announcements. May I have your attention, please? Council is saddened by the passing of the veteran actress, Ms. Nandi Nyembe, who was called to rest on the 23rd of August, 2025. Condolences to the Nyembe family, her fans, and the entertainment industry. The municipality is congratulated for achieving a global climate compliance for an improved carbon disclosure project known as CDP, receiving a B rating, which is an improvement from the previous year where we received D rating. CDP being a global platform through which cities disclose their climate and environmental data, outlining the strength of its climate change actions. The improved B rating reflects the city's commitment to climate change resilience in pursuit to achieving a net zero greenhouse gas emissions by 2050. Council members, I also want to announce that the supplementary agenda that was circulated this morning is being withdrawn from the today's proceedings, and it will be considered at the next ordinary council meeting. We also want to apologize for the confusion that happened after that agenda was circulated, but we also want to apologize for that. But the item will be considered on the 3rd of September in our council meeting. Council to note that the next ordinary council meeting is scheduled for Wednesday, the 3rd of September 2025 at ICC, as per the notice issued by the administration, of which I believe all of you council members, you are aware of the date, including members of the public. Point number 5, as we are convening through MS Team, councillors, we are all requested to note the following. We have to ensure that you connect in a decent environment with no disturbance to be caused by surrounding. It also being noted that some of the council matters are of confidential in nature. Councillors to be presentable, since this is still a formal council meeting. You are also requested to raise hands if you want to speak or for you to be recognized on any item. We are appealing that you switch off your video cameras to improve stability of the network. We're also making a request that you make sure that you connect in an area with a stable network, since some of the technical glitches that we experienced during the positioning of council are not coming from the side of City Hall streaming, but sometimes is at the result of the areas where individual council members are connecting. Siyacela futhi ukuthi nihlale emhlanganweni noma ngabe ukule platform ningaqhumi nibe seniyawushiya umhlangano nibe ingxenye yawo uzufike ekupheleni. Councillors, you are also requested to complete the attended register that has been posted on the MS team. Labo councillors, all leave of absence have been agreed. Item 7, declaration of interest. Any councillor to declare interest, please raise your hands. Please raise your hand. You will be unmuted on our side. There's no hand.
Morning, Mr. Speaker. It's Councillor Mteto.
Councillor Mteto, yes, we are recognized.
Just an amendment on the applications for leave of absence. Councillor Aikison is present in the meeting.
Okay. We'll note that. Thank you very much. Thank you, Nyambose. Right, no one to declare any interest. We will move to item number 8, which are the report from the... Okay. Thank you. I'm reminded here that before we move to item number 8, let's request our technical team to display the numbers on the screen so that whips of political parties can confirm their numbers to check quorum. before we move to item number 8. Let's start by confirming quorum. I hope that as per our resolution in the meeting that we had yesterday with the party whips, that we'll make sure that by 10 o'clock, all councillors are connected already, so that it will be easier for party whips to confirm the attendance of parties, members, when we are in this item. I hope that all of you are ready. We won't take time in confirming. You already know who's here, who's not here. We will follow the screen as it appears from the first political party to the last political party. The Secretariat will make sure that the microphones of all party whips will be unmuted this side, all of them. Then when you speak, you just unmute yourself and address council. Secretariat, please make sure that all party whips microphones are unmuted, so to save time. Let's start with the ANC. Councillor Thembu Zondi, I believe it is you.
Morning, Speaker. Morning, councillors. ANC is 71.
Thank you very much. ANC, Democratic Alliance.
Morning, Speaker. Morning, everyone. The DA is currently sitting at 48.
Thank you very much, Councillor. Economic Freedom Fighters.
Thank you, Speaker. Greetings, colleagues. The EFF is sitting at 22, Speaker, for now. Thank you.
22, IFP.
Morning, Bodlankom and colleagues and all officials. At the moment, we are 9.
Thank you very much, Councillor Nkosi. Action SA.
Morning, Honourable Speaker. Action SA is 4. You may have forgot, Speaker, to announce the new councillors, but we are 4.
We'll announce new councillors next week on Wednesday. APC.
Morning, Speaker and colleagues. APC 1.
Thank you very much. ACC. Right, let's move ACC. There are 2. Okay, thank you. We are getting the message from the chat. They are confirming 2. Thank you very much. Okay. Can one of the councillors from ACC raise your hand so that it will be unmuted as we move forward with our meeting? ACTP.
Good morning, Speaker. ACDP has 2 councillors present. Thank you.
Okay. ATEC, there are 1. They've confirmed from the church. APF.
Good morning, Speaker. We are all here, Speaker.
They're all present. Thank
Yes,
you.
Speaker, we are present.
Thank you. ATM.
Good morning, Speaker and colleagues. ATM is present. Thank you.
Aljama. Aljama,
one.
present, one. Thank you. JEP. AP1, thanks, Macingwana. KZNI. KZNI. MF.
Present.
Thank you. Mosa. NFP.
NFP present. Somlomo, thank you.
Thank you very much. PFP.
Good morning, Speaker. Present.
Thank you. PRM. PRM. TA.
TA is present, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. UIM. UIM. Freedom Front Plus.
Present, Speaker.
The Independent. Okay, we have received an LOA, is not here. MKP. Okay, we have also received an LOA for the MKP. Please, colleagues, can you please check numbers? Okay, okay. Before we check numbers, let me double check with Mosa again. Is Mosa present? Mosa? But Mosa, you are part of the meeting. We can see you, but your microphone is muted. Please unmute yourself and confirm that we are part of the meeting. We have not connected and left your gadget and do other things. Mosa? There's no response. He's part of the meeting. You can see him, colleagues, but his microphone is muted. We were just giving them time to confirm, so that when we confirm quorum, we've included all the numbers of councillors who are present. But it looked like there's a difficulty with Mosa responding. Can you confirm numbers, colleagues?
Speaker.
Yes, we're still waiting the team to add the numbers. Let's wait for a few minutes.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you, colleagues. We can now confirm that we do have a quorum. We will proceed. I think it was Councillor Kambule who wanted the attention of the speaker.
No, thank you, Speaker. Bengifuna ukuchecka yona speaker le number because I think according this is confirmed 172 but esizibona la kwi-gadget it's 105 ekuvela ngathi abantu abaconnected. So mawukuthi utheni confirmile speaker there is no problem.
Yeah, no, the quorum is confirmed. Thank you very much, councillors. We are now on item 8. I will invite the deputy mayor to table the report of the executive committee. Deputy Mayor.
Speaker. Thank you, Somlom.
Yes, Deputy Mayor.
Thank you, Somlom, for the opportunity.
Speaker, order. Nwango.
Yes, Colonel Nwango.
Sorry, Speaker, I can't raise my hand. It's disabled.
No problem.
So I want to raise my hand on the issue of the item being removed. I couldn't hear exactly which item. Which item is removed from the agenda?
We were this morning we circulated the supplementary agenda, the supplementary item, I'm sorry, on Imputuzego, from community services. Then after it was circulated, then I decided not to include the item in the agenda for a number of reasons. I was withdrawing that item because it was circulated to all of you as councillors. I had to formally inform council that that item won't form part of the agenda. It will be tabled or considered in the next council meeting on the 3rd. Deputy Mayor.
Thank you, Somlomo, Honorable Speaker of Council, Eskulega Makosina Sendlunkulu, DM, Honorable Councillors, the residents of eThekwini Municipality on our social media platforms, members of the media. Allow me to table the first report of the Executive Committee. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Deputy Mayor. City Manager, may you please present the item?
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. This is the report from the Executive Committee meeting, which was held on the 26th of the 8th, 2025. Item number 1, schedule of key deadlines for budget preparation process for 2026-27, 2028-29 committee recommends.
Yeah, thank you very much, City Manager. Councillors, this item is for noting, but I will invite hands of those councillors who want to debate the item before we note the item. Please raise your hand. You would be unmuted at the side. When you are recognized, you have to unmute yourself and speak. Councillor Ismail, your hand is up. Or is a mistake? Anyone, councillors, want to speak on the item? Page 5, item 1. Thank you. It looked like there's none. Councillor Madlala?
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Greetings to the Mayor, the Deputy Mayor, yourself, our Honorable Speaker, members of the Executive Committee, and all fellow councillors, administrators led by Ubaba Mbele, Abakosa Sendlunkulu, kanye nabo bonke abasilalele. Honorable Speaker, njengo-ANC siyisupporta kakhulu le item, ikakhulukazi ngoba ifuna ukubeka umkhombandlela oya ekutheni i-budget uhlahlo nolwabiwomali nangonyaka ozayo luzoma kanjani, inhlelo zakhona zizoqala kanjani, zihambe kanjani, ziphinde ziphethe kanjani. Siyalamukela kakhulu. As the ANC, we support this item because it lays out the roadmap towards the adoption of the agenda, the review of the ITP, and all associated documents. We are going to support this, and we are going to hold the administration to the timelines that are set so that we ensure that public participation happens during this time. You remember that in the previous budget, we went to more meetings than we've done before. We met sectors, we met ordinary people of our city, and this time around we must also ensure that we consolidate on that, and we lean hard on public participation. We support this item, Honourable Speaker, as the ANC.
Thank you very much, councillors. Are all three recommendations noted?
Noted.
Thank you very much.
Noted.
Next item, City Manager.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. The next item is item number 2, noting of major amendment to contract number 11-1198 for support, maintenance and development or configuration of the JDE Enterprise 1 system in line with section 1163 of the Municipal Finance Management Act number 56 of 2003 and section 55 subsection 1 of the Supply Management Policy of 2023. Committee recommends.
Thank you very much, City Manager. Recommendations are on page 8. Councillors, if there are any councillor want to debate the item, please raise your hand. You will be recognized.
Honourable Speaker.
I'm sure ngibizeni, raise your hand.
No, Speaker, inkinga yami anginasandla, Speaker. Can you check with system? There's no hand. I can't raise my hand, Speaker.
Kodwa ubeka motor ngasesandla. Kulungile ke Councillor Mncanga ongenasandla, you are noted.
Okay.
Thank you. Who's else? Councillor Madlala. Who's else? Those two. Okay. We have only 2 hands, councillors, who will debate the item. The first councillor will be Councillor Mncwango. Councillor Mncwango.
Yeah, thanks, Honourable Speaker. Honourable Speaker, Action SA notes this extension of the contract, but one will need to appeal to the city manager that there should be a process in place to ensure that we finally get a company to manage our JDE system. Because we've seen other times where you'll find that a contract keep extended. So we don't want to have a situation on this matter. We understand the reasons provided, but just with caution that we wouldn't want to come again after 12 months and ask for an extension. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Councillor Mncwango. Councillor Madlala.
Thank you very much, Honourable Speaker. As the ANC, we note the report, and therefore we support by true noting. We understand, Honourable Speaker, that this according to the narrative, this contract was advertised a while back, and because of some issues in the committees, it could not be awarded, and therefore it had to be re-advertised, and the process is ongoing as we speak. Now, for us as the council, when the item comes to us as 1163 of the MFMA, it's for us to note the reasons and not get into the actual inner workings of the STM process. We note the reasons put forward, one of which is that since the tender process is still in play, it's still in process, but there must be, as the contract is going to expire at the end of August, there must be something in place. Otherwise, if there's nothing, we are then going to run a risk of not being able to process some of the issues that we need to process, especially the municipality runs eyes services and goods on daily basis, and therefore it's going to be affected. That reason alone, in terms of keeping the municipality going, we will support the report. However, we join Councillor Mngxanga and we agree with him that the city manager should look into these matters and ensure that whatever were the issues in terms of the first advert are resolved, and this one is taken expeditiously to its logical conclusion, so that we have a contract in place and we are not suffering in terms of coming back to extend and to note the reasons for extension. The ANC supports the report. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Councillor Madlala. Councillors, all the recommendations noted.
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 Thank you very much. We will now move to the MPEC report. There are two as per the agenda. I believe that the chair of the committee or whoever who have been assigned to summarize the two reports is ready to do that. But let me officially hand over to the chair of the MPEC committee. Oh, sorry. So the city manager should have presented this item first.
Yes.
Apologies for that.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. We are now dealing with the first of the two items from the Municipal Public Accounts Committee. The item is about, my humble apologies, honorable members. Let me repeat, I'm saying we are dealing with the first of the two Public Accounts Committee reports. The first report is about unauthorized, irregular, fruitless, and wasteful expenditure pertaining to procurement and supply chain management and information technology directorates. I table the report, Honorable Speaker. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Chair of the MPEC, may you please summarize the report before we invite councillors to engage on it. Please raise your hand so that we unmute you. Or you just indicate. Okay, you are now unmuted. You can speak, Councillor. Oma?
Thanks, Speaker. Greetings to you, Speaker, and also the councillors. Speaker, we do have two reports as City Manager Ekazil. The first report, it's a UFW. I will just take it as read, but I will just go straight to committee recommendations. The committee recommends that in compliance with Section 32 of the Municipal Financial Management Act, irregular expenditure, fruitless and wasteful expenditure total of 203,326,840 rands and 97 cents as detailed in annexures of this report be certified as irrecoverable and written off by the council. That it be noted that any consequence management recommendation have been or will be dealt with in accordance with the council policy in relation to financial misconduct and oversight by the Financial Misconduct Board. Thanks, Speaker.
Thank you very much, Councillor Oma, for that, councillors. Thank you very much. The report has been now summarized. I will now invite hands of those councillors who want to engage the report. Please raise your hands. We'll then unmute you.
Speaker,
Councillor Maharaj.
some speaker.
No, kulungile sizokuthatha baba Mncwango. Councillor Maharaj, you're number 1. Then Mncwango will be number 2. Then Freedom Front Plus, you're number 3. Madlala, you're number 4. In that order, Councillor Maharaj.
Thank you, Speaker. Speaker, the fruitless and wasteful expenditure is huge and cannot be ignored or relegated to the disciplinary board to use existing frameworks to deal with such issues, as it will be ongoing. Speaker, change must be initiated, and the MF suggests a review and redesign of the internal audit unit work for the prevention of such waste of ratepayers' money, and this to be done by job evaluation reviews, identifying weaknesses and flaws in completed contract documents, as well as monitoring reports using cash flow reporting on such expenses to prevent runaway cost drivers, and even use cash blocking if these expenses go beyond calculated amounts, as those can be projected and ring-fenced. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Councillor Mncwango.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. Honourable Speaker, one must commend the fact that these reports are now coming before Council, where we see some consequences being implemented. But one must say, as Section SA, we are still concerned with the continuous irregular expenditure and unauthorized expenditure incurred by the municipality. And finally, we have to write off. This can't be, Speaker, a matter of compliance. There should be really serious consequences faced by those who continuously put this municipality into dispute. So on that basis, Mr. Speaker, as Section SA will find it difficult to support the write-off of such amount. In fact, on both items, Speaker, I can safely tell that as Section SA, we won't support the write-offs. But also, Speaker, when I read the recommendation, it says the committee says itself, it's unfortunate that they cannot hold
unfortunate your time is up. Freedom Front
Speaker,
Plus.
online.
Freedom Front Plus.
Awungiphe two nje.
Ukhohle ukucela ku-MKP.
Uyabonaka. Kuyaxoxa.
Freedom Front Plus.
Thank you, Speaker. We also cannot support this, Speaker. Like it says in the report here, page 19 or page 2, supply chain bid committees, and that this was an error of a technical nature. I mean, Speaker, we just borrowed 1.5 billion this year, and last year we borrowed 1.5 billion, and we're paying it off over 15 years. Now to write off R1 billion because of a technical error. Last month and the month before, we've updated our JDE and our Oracle supplier systems to prevent these things. We're trying to implement MSCOA policies, but still we cannot follow the money, trace the money. There's no traceability. There's no, and we expect it just to write these things off as it occurs without really seeing any consequences. I'm sorry, Speaker, but we cannot support this. Besides the fact, I mean, this is housing, low-cost housing. Top structure houses that the contracts went out, but we cannot see what was done. Was it done? Was the houses erected? And we just are supposed to write it off as was an error of a technical nature.
Your time is up.
Speaker.
Councillor, who is this? Is Jay Singh? Jay Singh?
Speaker.
UIM?
Thank you, Speaker. Speaker, unauthorized, irregular, fruitless and wasteful expenditure is a recurring issue. The total amounts are absolutely huge. What specific measures will our municipal council implement to strengthen oversight and prevent this from reoccurring? The UIM will not support this item. Thank you.
Hey, Councillor Mandlala.
Speaker.
Oh, who's that?
Speaker.
It's Kambule.
It's Councillor Kambule.
Yes,
here.
Kambule.
Councillor Mayor has been trying to raise his hands. Asiphakama ngazi kwenzekala nami kade ngikwazi ukusiphakamisa manje asakwazi ukuphakamiseka ngazi kwenzekalani la speak. But Councillor Mayor wanted to have an input on this one.
Okay,
Please can he be unmuted, please?
We'll accommodate Councillor Mayor. He will be muted. Councillor Mandlala.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. As the ANC, we support this report. This report, Honorable Speaker, just so that we are all on board, deals with the unauthorized, irregular, fruitless and wasteful expenditure relating to largely the local content provisions. The irregular expenditure arose due to technical non-compliance with the 2017 preferential procurement regulations, which have since been repealed. Now, we've been talking about this throughout the financial year. Every month when we meet and the MPEC committee brings the reports, we would say that we are going to have this until the end of the financial year. Now, this is the culmination of that, wherein all of those transactions are now brought forward and consolidated, and we must, as a matter of financial prudence, guided, of course, by the MFMA, the provisions of the MFMA, write them off. Otherwise, they will stay as a blot in our books, which is unjustified, and it's not good financial management principles. No breach of the MFMA occurred, and the root cause was oversight in the supply chain line department processes, as it was noted in the report. Council has previously dealt with similar matters in a consistent manner, and this report follows the same approach. Going forward, compliance will be aligned with the new preferential procurement regulations of 2023 and the anticipated Public Procurement Act. Accordingly, the ANC supports the write-off as recommended and notes that consequence management will follow the applicable policies of Council. Now, I'm happy that even Councillor Mngwango acknowledges that consequence management, the reports of consequence management are now coming forward because the Financial Misconduct Disciplinary Board has been working overnight or around the clock to ensure that we bring those reports forward. MPEC is working, CIIU is working. The combination of all of that has brought us to a place where we have no backlog in terms of our matters, and we are pushing consequence management. And as we are dealing with this item, the ANC support. Now, I don't know what Councillor Van Riebeeck, no, my apologies, it's Van der Reest. I don't know what Councillor Van der Reest is talking about. Look, when we are talking about money in government or in the municipalities, it must be specific what you are talking about. We cannot be talking about one thing and bring all other problems. Problems are there, they will always be there, and that's why we have councillors to resolve them. But we cannot be talking about this. As soon as we're talking about transportation, then you bring all manner of transportation. The report is about trains, but we are talking about horses, and we're talking about bicycles. That's not very good use of council time. But I'll ignore that. The ANC supports the report. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Mandlala. Councillor Mayor. Councillor Kambule. Kambule.
Speaker.
Yeah, uma sibheka la kubantu abasemhlanganweni isiyazama ukumthola umeya simboni. Now sicinga sacinga futhi. Awumcheck ngempela ukuthi akaphumanga mhlambe ngephutha. Ngoba sesiyambheka manje ufuna ukumvulela amcheck.
Okay, Speaker. Nothing.
Okay, so we
Aye,
just few.
next item, Speaker. Next item.
Angithi meeting ngiyamboza may visual kumele sibe patient. Kumele sibe patient ngoba kuba kuthiwa physical ngabe ngiyakwazi ukumkhomba the platform le idinga sicathulisana. So mninga ndimzuzwana. Are you winning, Kambon? We have to be fair to all councillors. Should not suppress them. Kambole are not winning. We now move. Thank you very much, councillors. Are the recommendation agreed?
No. Action SA against, Speaker.
Action SA against. Okay. Is Action SA
Freedom Front
against?
Plus also against.
MF is against. Freedom Front Plus is against.
Speaker,
ACDP is against.
UIM or MF is in support. UIM against, eh?
Against, yeah.
Yeah. MF in support. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much.
ACDP is against, Speaker.
ACDP is against. Yeah, are you picking what they are saying, colleagues? Thank you very much for that. Secretary, I'm sure you have captured.
Speaker,
Yes?
the EFF is against, Speaker.
Okay, okay. Let me have the screen, please.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Let me have the screen. Right. Already there are some parties who have already. AFF, they are saying they are against. ACTP, they are against. Freedom Front Plus, they are against. UIM, they are against. HDSA is against.
CC against.
ACC is against. Okay.
So it's okay.
Mapalil. Attack is against as well.
Kusafuna ba against. Kedwa ba against.
Kahle ningaxoxa indaba sekwi-council la. Mina ngixoxa via ama-microphone. Sengiyanazi ngenizwa namazwi enu ngizosho ukuthi obala abakhulumayo. Colleagues, have you captured that? Now we have recorded all those who are against. They've indicated, colleagues, as it appear on the screen. I'm sure we have covered all of you. Send right. Yes. Now let's move to those who are in support of the recommendations.
AEP support.
Councillors, I thought there were few parties who were against the item or the recommendations earlier. That's why we were just noting those. But as we continue with the discussion, the number is increasing. Earlier, there were only 3 parties who said no, we are against. But now we're trying to accommodate all of you. We will now move in requesting all of you to indicate your vote so that we avoid what happened when we were discussing, when we were handing those who were voting against. We thought that just for a record of 2 or 3 people, the rest of the parties are in agreement or in support of the recommendations. But now I have to invite those who are in support. ANC?
TA in support.
Yeah, ANC, they've said already they're in support. TA?
Support, Chairperson.
Support. Let's move to AIC. Or let's start with APC first. APC,
Support, Speaker.
right? AIC. The IFP angibuza
Support, Speaker, the item.
Yeah.
Support, Speaker.
IFP.
Honourable Speaker, before I pronounce, I've communicated with officials that we are now 11.
Okay.
Who are connected.
We'll adapt that.
We are in support of the item.
Thank you.
Thank you.
DLC, they're still not part of the meeting, eh? APF.
Support.
ATM.
APF support.
Al-Chama.
ATM support.
Right, Al-Chama. JEP.
JEP support.
KZNI. MF.
Speaker, I support, and just to clarify, when I did speak, I spoke on the first part of the report, not the
Thank you.
second part.
Thank you, Mosa. Thank you for that. Mosa. NFP.
NFP supports Somlong.
Thank you, PFP.
PFP supports.
TA.
TA supports.
Yeah, PRM, are you in? Oh, PRM, you are here now. Let's update Secretariat. PRM is here. Msweli? Against, okay. All right. Freedom Front Plus, they voted against. Independent, they are not part of the meeting. MKP, not part of the meeting. Now, Al-Chama?
Sorry, Speaker, I support.
Support, thank you. Now, all parties have voted. Mosa, yeah, but okay. Mosa? Right. Let's now invite those who abstain. If there are any. None. Eh? Thank you. May you please add the numbers? Vote Gumonte. Yeah. Good, thanks. Thank you very much. The number of councillors who are in support of the recommendation is 141. 141 in support, 34 against. There was none or 0 abstentions. Thank you very much. We will move on. The recommendations have been supported by the majority. City Manager, may you please present the second MPEC report?
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. The second report is unauthorized, irregular, fruitless and wasteful expenditure from prior financial years January to June 2025, pertaining to local content. The report is so presented. Thank you.
Thank you very much, City Manager. Councillor Xuma, may you please summarize the report for council members to follow? I will then invite hands for those who want to debate the item after, then we will vote after the debate. Councillor Xuma.
Thanks, Speaker. Again, the second report, the MPEC committee recommends that having examined the reasons provided for the irregular expenditure incurred on different contracts due to non-compliance with local content requirements, the amount of 953,018,015 rands and 85 cents as contained in annexures to the report be written off, that it is noted that any consequence management recommendation will be dealt with in accordance with the council policy in relations to financial misconduct and oversight by the Financial Misconduct DC. Thanks, Speaker.
Thank you very much, Councillor Xuma. Let me have those who want to speak. Please raise your hand.
Ngango, Speaker.
Ngango, you're number 1. Mayor, you're number 2. Right. Huh? Freedom Front Plus, number 3. Councillor Malala, you are number 4. Yeah, we have only 4 hands, councillors. Only 4, right? Okay. Ngango, number 1.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. Honourable Speaker, the new procurement policy on local content was passed by Parliament, and it doesn't make logic why we will continue having this as irregular expenditure, and what are we doing as the municipality to make sure that we align with the new procurement policy. Now, whenever we get this report, we'll always hear how it's so difficult to align with this legislation. Now, the big question is, for how long? So, as Action SA, we can't really support the recommendation to write off close to R1 billion just because the municipality can't align with the new law. So, on that basis, Honourable Speaker, we are unable to support this recommendation again. Action SA must be recorded as against this write-off. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Ngango. Councillor Mayor. Yeah, Councillor Mayor sesivulile ngapha kuthini microphone yakho, sicela ukuthi uyivule nayo ngalapho ukuze kukhulumeke. Asithatheke i-Freedom Front Plus while we are trying ukusiza uMayor. Freedom Front Plus.
Thank you, Chair. Yeah, as to continue from my previous for Councillor Madlada, this is exactly what we're talking about. Our systems are failing us. In this day and age, if we don't have consequences management, and if tenders are going through and we don't, and we just want to write it off to say it's like a technical error, that means our systems are not working. Yet we're spending millions and billions of rands for systems, but they're not working for us. We need to fix this. And I mean, for years, we've been writing off this money. And then every meeting we come here and say, okay, this was wasteful expenditure, but we have to write it off so our books look good and we're going to carry on again. You know, we're going to fix it next time. But next time never happens. And I don't see the consequence management either. So as a Freedom Front Plus, sorry, Chair, we cannot support this.
Yeah, thank you. But I decided not to interrupt you, Councillor, while you are debating. But in future, when you are debating in council, you don't refer to your fellow councillor. You always address the Speaker of Council. You don't say Councillor Madlala. You say Speaker. In future, just do that.
Can I raise a point of order, Speaker?
Point order on what I'm saying.
Yes, Speaker, because in the previous thing, Councillor Madlala took me on personally and he mentioned my name, and that was okay.
No. Remember that even while you are on a virtual platform, we can be harsh. If you don't listen on the ruling of the Speaker, you can be kicked out from the meeting. I was trying to guide you according to the rules. Thank you very much. Councillor Mia, are you now ready? Councillor Madlala, you are the last on the item.
Thank you very much, Honourable Speaker. Honourable Speaker, as the ANC, we support this report. Maybe this is a moment to say just a few words around the issue of write-offs, because a write-off in government is different from a write-off that will happen if I was running a tuck shop or something to that effect, for different reasons. One is that it's not only what is irrecoverable that is written off. Sometimes what you write off is what is in your books, which you have recovered, but you still need to write off in terms of your accounting and governance processes, guided, of course, by the MFMA. I'll give you an example, Honourable Speaker. If, or maybe let me leave that example and read directly from the prescripts. Section 32 of the MFMA requires council to investigate and make decisions on UIFW expenditure. If expenditure is found to be irrecoverable after proper investigations, for example, where the person responsible cannot be held liable or recovery is not practical, the council may authorize its write-off. Now, in these instances, it's not something that you just dream of. It's something that goes through the process. It goes through MPEC, and MPEC investigates. Sometimes it will refer the matter to the Financial Misconduct Disciplinary Board, and from there, a report will come back and say this one is irrecoverable, and the reasons will be noted. For instance, we'll find that a person responsible for the mistake that has happened has left the employer of the municipality and has no assets from which you may recover. Or we'll find that the amount is such that the process of recovery will cost more. Will cost the municipality more than the recoverable amount itself, and therefore that must come back to be written off. Writing off ensures that financial statements fairly reflect the municipality's financial position instead of continuously carrying amounts that will never be recovered. Now, sometimes it happens because it's debt, it's bad debt. Sometimes it happens because that for which is being has been recouped either through insurance or other means, but still it must be written off in terms of our books. And in that case, we must also go in to explain that not all of the UIFWE is corruption. Sometimes it's just, as it says here, a technicality on the part that when we, maybe to respond to what was raised earlier by one of the councillors about the timing. Of course, we're looking backwards. Now, there's a new act which we are then going to comply with going forward, and the regulations going forward. But this is looking backwards. It's something that has already happened. It's something that we've accounted for, and something that we must write off so that our books are clean and we move forward. And consequence management Reports are coming. Every council meeting, we bring in reports from the Financial Misconduct Disciplinary Board. The Executive Committee has gone a step further in saying that it's not only those reports that we want. The city manager must also furnish us with the report of the internal disciplinary processes, your grievances and everything else, so that we have a fuller picture of whether or not consequence management is taking place, and we are happy with that. The ANC supports. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Councillor Madlala. Again, Councillor Mayor, for the last time.
Let's move, Speaker.
Okay, thank you very much. This, councillors, are the recommendations agreed?
Agreed. Agreed.
No, not agreed. Not agreed.
Agreed.
Speaker, Action SA against.
Okay, let me have the report, please. Right, I'm sure now you are all ready. Let's start with those who are in support, those who are in agreement or in support of the recommendations.
We come to a vote now.
Those who are in support?
ANC supports.
Right, TA?
Supported, Chairperson.
EFF?
These are the ANC was to put you on home and they fuck you around there.
Oh my God.
Somebody speaker is on. MF.
Now,
Speaker.
now there's a problem. Yes, Councillor Zondi?
No, khona ikhansela la eli-2 ANC sifake around here.
Utini?
Ruben, how are you, Lani?
He's saying ANC is backing around here.
Yes, I heard that. I heard that.
No, but Speaker,
We are trying to look at that council. We are trying to look. Can you find that councillor, colleagues? Did you see on the screen?
The Speaker is still on, Speaker. NP.
Yeah, no, the councillor who uttered those statements is from ATEC. Is ATEC. Yeah, ATEC.
Neil Pachapel.
ATEC. Neil Pachapel. Is still talking, eh?
Speaker?
ATEC. ATEC.
Yes, Speaker.
Yeah, we are listening and we've heard everything that you have said, and he is totally out of order and wrong. You have to see, you have to come to the office of the Speaker soon after this meeting so that you will be processed accordingly. May you please withdraw the statement or the utterances you have made when you have said the ANC. I'm still addressing you. I'm saying withdraw all what you have said because you are not aware that we are all listening, including the members of the public. All what you have said against what the Speaker have warned all of you, that if we are not acknowledged, you must switch your microphone. Your microphone is open, you are talking to your friend, we are saying things that are totally wrong. As I'm saying, please come and see me soon after this meeting, but withdraw all what you have said.
Withdrawn, Speaker. Councillor Pachapel withdraws. Apologies, Speaker.
Can you come and see me after the meeting? Thank you.
No problem, Speaker.
The IFP?
IFP support, Mr. Speaker.
APC?
Support, Speaker.
ACC?
Support, Speaker.
ACTP?
Again, Speaker.
AIC?
We support, Speaker.
TLC? They're not here. ADEC?
ADEC again, Speaker. Again.
Thank you. APF,
APF supports Speaker.
ATM,
Support, Speaker.
Al-Jama, Al-Jama, JEP,
AT support.
in support, KZNI, MF,
Support.
Mosa,
Support.
NFP,
Support Somlom.
PFP,
Support, Speaker.
PRM, PRM, abstain, right, TA,
In support, Speaker.
UIM,
UIM against.
Freedom Front Plus,
Against, Speaker.
the Independent are not here, MKP not here.
Sorry, Speaker. Al-Jama supports.
Right. EFF, Kambule. Kambule.
What, Speaker?
Thank you. All right, we are now double checking that we have all voted so that we Thank you very much. These are the results. Those who are in support, the number is 165. Those who voted against, the number is 9. There's only one person who abstained. The recommendations have been approved, councillors. Thank you very much. As per the agenda, this was the last item. City Manager, can I double check?
Yes, it is indeed so, Speaker.
Okay, thank you, councillors, for your attention and for being part of the meeting. As I've said earlier in our announcement, our next council meeting is on the 3rd September, 10 o'clock at ICC. I request that we all be on time so that we start exactly at 10 o'clock. Thank you very much to all of you. The meeting is adjourned.